皆さんこんにちは and welcome to Shogo's podcast. So today guys, I have a very happy announcement report to you guys. The Kofi. You guys have been listening to my podcast. If you've been listening to my podcast, you already know about this. But yes, I had a new challenge, basically a new goal to raise the money to go to school in order for me to obtain the official Japanese language instructor license. It's a certificate that I get to get, a qualification, that I get to get if I want to become a professional language instructor in Japanese. And I was going to be raising, approximately around less than 6,000 US dollars, so that'd be about 600,000 Japanese yen. And I was seriously planning on maybe being able to barely achieve it by the end of 2022. I was planning on making some posts once in a while, maybe at the end of each month or whenever I achieve 25%. So like 25% I'll make a post, 50% I'll make a post, 75%, so on and so forth. But what was really surprising is that I posted a video talking about it, right? If you guys saw it, I wrote, please help, and I can't do this without you in the title. And I wrote that I have this new dream, this new goal, and I need your help. And I posted that around midnight in Japan time. I woke up at 6 a.m. the next day. And I saw that the percentage was already 112%. And we've actually exceeded the goal very much already. Yeah, and I could not believe my eyes. Once again, guys, thank you so much. I believe many of you listening to this podcast have helped me out as well, and just want to tell you my thank yous again. Thank you so much. This has been an amazing, a stunning life experience for me, because the biggest thing, I guess, that was really touched, that I really did not know that so many people really are enjoying my content, are supporting me so much. I mean, I can't even imagine, like going to someone and donating your money to that person if you didn't like trust that person, if you weren't, for example, thankful to that person. You won't be able to do such a thing, right? So I can't believe that so many people think that my content is funny, fun to watch, and educational, and so on and so forth. As I was talking these podcasts, those negative comments that I get or negative messages that I get tend to be, it's very sad, but they tend to stand out, of course, and they hurt a lot. And even though they're probably less than 1% of the people who are like that, of course, it's those kind of negativity just has a lot of power, doesn't it? Unfortunately. So for a long time, inside me, it was like 50-50, 50% of people who like my content and people who don't, my image, which is completely wrong. But, that's what happens. And I think in many influencers' head. But doing this challenge and receiving so much support, and still, even now, we're almost about to reach 130%. Even after I achieve my goal, there's still people giving me even more donations, telling me that, you've already achieved your goal, but still I want to help you, so here you go. And there's still people supporting me. And seeing this, I was like, I'm so glad that even though there were, of course, hard times doing YouTube too, I'm really happy that I was able to fight through it. And yeah, it's just been a life-changing experience to receive so many positivity from all of my viewers, my friends. And I'm so glad that even though I was a little bit worried if I'll ever be able to achieve such a goal, for the membership, for example, my channel membership, my main channel, of course, there are some kind of benefits, right? You get to watch a limited edition videos, or you get to talk with me over Zoom, or you get to, watch my limited live streams and such. But for this Kofi, you literally don't have anything in return, right? But still, there's so many people supporting me, and I was just, it's really hard to express with words how I'm really feeling regardless of the language. Even if I was talking in Japanese, I'd probably still have a very hard time trying to talk. But to explain this, but still, anyways, I just really glad that I took the challenge. And I once again felt that I always make my life even better every time I challenge something new, even if it's scary sometimes in the beginning. So yeah, I will definitely continue to challenge myself so I can provide you with more exciting videos, not just videos, but content, experiences, and such, with more knowledge about Japan and such. So I really hope you can look forward to my Japanese lessons as well. And by the way, there are a few other things I want to say to you guys before I end this podcast. Number one, the exceeded amount of donations, the support they have given me. I guess, again, we already reached almost about 130%, probably even more by the time you're listening to this. But now that I have more than 30% of extra donations, I will be using the money to buy more studying material. I've already bought a few books because school starts from December. It originally starts from August or December, and August, of course, is already September, so I cannot join already. So it has to start from December. So I still have a few months to go, but of course, because this movement has been so big, I really am really energetic right now and excited to study. So I actually bought about 3 books already to start studying before I start going to school. Of course, the more studying, the better, right? So, and I really do want to start gradually even making content related to Japanese already, if I can, of course. So yeah, that's what I'm doing already. And also, I've been receiving a lot of questions about applications to study Japanese and such. So I'll be signing up to some of the really famous websites or applications, which of course costs money. Some of them, not all of them, are completely free, right? So some of them are, what should I say? You have to pay to experience it. So I do want to try them out. For example, pay some money to do just to try out some of the tests that they provide or whatever it is. And I do want to film it. Now, film doing these applications and websites and such, and I want to show you my reactions to it. I actually already filmed Duolingo, by the way. I actually already filmed Duolingo, but all the other applications I'll love to try out from here. And some take money, so I'll be using somebody there. And also, this time, the qualification I'm aiming for is the most official Japanese language instructor related qualifications called Nihongo Kyoshi. It's actually approved by the government. It's not considered a national qualification. I originally thought it was a national qualification because it's approved by the government, but it seems slightly different. But anyways, it's qualified by the government, and that's exactly the reason why you absolutely need 420 hours of study time in order for you to obtain it. You can't be like, I did a lot of studying in 10 hours, so I get to take it. You need to absolutely take this amount of study time to be very sure that you're qualified for this qualification. So, but there are actually some, what should I say, less famous, I guess. There are, what should I say, smaller, qualifications as well related to teaching Japanese. And I thought, of course, those kind of exams will take money as well. So I thought maybe before I start going to school, if I can challenge those. I don't know if there are any timings where I can take exams in between this very few 3-4 months, but maybe I might take it in between going to school. But anyways, there are a few other qualifications that I can take, maybe 1 or 2. So I can maybe aim for middle rank or upper rank of those as well in between. And then that would probably lead to buying more study material for those exams as well. And of course, for the fees of taking the exams are going to be the places where I'm going to be using the exceeded donations. So basically, the more you help me out from here too, the more I'll be better at teaching Japanese and the better content I'll be able to make. So I think this is really cool. And by the way, I will keep this goal set up until the end of September. Until the end of September, I'll have this goal set up. So you'll see, maybe, I'm really hoping maybe we'll be able to even go to 200%. It's like, I don't know, it's a bizarre dream I have. But if we're able to go to 200%, I'll be able to do much more. And actually, Kazu was saying that he's really interested in becoming a Japanese language instructor too. So if we go that much, I think I'll be able to pay for Kazu's school fee too. So we'll see how that goes. That is a really big change in the goal, so I won't be setting it up directly and writing a description box and such. But still, if that happens, I think I'll be using for that. And anyways, from October, I'll probably be setting up a new goal on Kofi. And actually, the next time I'll be doing something very serious on raising money would probably be the occasion I talked to you guys about this, but when I make a katana from scratch. So I have this plan of making a katana from zero. So going to talk to a katana swordsmith, deciding what kind of katana I want to make. I actually go and see the katana being made and being sharpened, everything being forged, being sharpened, and maybe even going to see all of the, the decorations being made and such. Yeah, I'm hoping to be able to do that. But of course, making a full custom, real Japanese authentic katana is going to be costing a lot of money. So I might, for that, I think I'll be starting a Patreon for that and setting up a project. And for this, I think I'll be able to provide some returns or rewards for it. For example, maybe it might be lessons of Iaido online. It could be the right to choose the details of the katana that's going to be made. That's going to be a really expensive one probably. Like you can have your name carved in the nakago, the handle of the tsuka, and so on and so forth. So we'll be setting these up, and I'm really looking forward to doing this. But because this Kofi challenge has been done recently, I won't be doing the Patreon making katana challenge very recently. At least half a year later, I think I'll start talking about this. In between that half a year, we'll start talking about the merchandise and also the online lessons for Iaido and kimono dressing. So there's still a lot to go. Still a lot to go. But for Kofi, I will still keep it. I will still keep Kofi in the description box and of course and such. And for now, the things that I want would definitely be, this is going to be completely personal, very different from my original goals that I have. But right now, I really do want to have a sharp wakizashi for my Tameshigiri test cutting training. This is completely personal, so it's not like I'm able to, or should I say, give something back to you guys. Like raising the money to become a Japanese language instructor had a lot of benefits for you guys because eventually you'll be able to take my lessons and such, right? But for the wakizashi, I'm pretty sure there aren't that many benefits, so I'm not too sure if you'll be able to, many people would support me, but it's still okay though. I'm not in a rush to do it, so if I'm able to do it, I'll be able to absolutely be showing you new moves and such, and I think there's very few people that show skills of cutting with the wakizashi, on social media. I mean, I follow a lot of people who do katana, but I think maybe 80% of the people only cut with the longer uchikatana and such, so I'll be able to make a lot more content related to it, and it'll be a lot of fun. And also, if I'm able to reach the goal for the wakizashi, I also want to make a full custom yoroi, so that's the samurai armor as well. So these are all really personal though, unfortunately, so it's really different from this time's goal, but it's still, I think it's if anyone is interested in future content or watching me make that armor and put it on and such, I think it'll still be fun. So I'll set these up in the next goal. Yeah. But anyways, it's gonna be really, really fun from here too. So I hope you can wait for all of my new videos and such, and especially here on this podcast channel, I'll give you the information in advance. So I hope you look forward to that too. So then everyone, as I always say, the ultimate goal of my life is to make all Japan lovers' dreams come true. So I know there's a lot of people studying Japanese willing to come to Japan to travel, study, or work, or even train our traditional culture and such. However, I'm very afraid that Japan will not be able to make everyone's dreams come true in the future because we're facing a lot of social problems, we are losing our traditional culture, and the younger generations who are supposed to be carrying on the good things about Japan are dying because of all the social issues being shoved against them. So I really want to dedicate my life trying to make Japan a better place. I want to try to solve social problems, preserve and evolve traditional culture, and also help out the younger generations so they can have a brighter future. And to do this, the nearest goal I have right now is to achieve 2 million subscribers by January 2023 on our main channel. So your likes and comments help to boost up videos. New viewers have never seen my channel before, so it'd be great if you can help me out. Okay, then guys, once again, thank you so much for supporting me on Kofi, and I'm very, very excited to start studying on how to become a Japanese language instructor. I will again promise you once again that I'll try my best. I will do everything I can to become the best Japanese language instructor for you. Okay, and thank you so much. Please have a nice day.